welcome. In today's video, I'm going to be ranking all 50 states from worst to best. Without further ado, let's get into it. All right, starting off, number 1, Alabama. Okay, so I already noticed a problem. There's a bunch of states that I have not been to yet. I'll admit it. I haven't traveled to a bunch of states, but it's fine. So we have to make a new category here. States. Jeez, I cannot spell. Have not been to. There, it's fine. All right, so Alabama. Obviously, I've been to Alaska. Don't believe I went to Arizona. Arkansas. First one that I have been to. Wouldn't call it the greatest state. Wouldn't call it the worst either, though. This is a good one to start us off. I think it really sets the medium ground. I think a D tier. Now, I actually don't mind Arkansas, but generally, I'm making this list based off of outdoors and camping and national parks in the state. So, in those terms, it's not that good of a state. Hot Springs National Park is the only national park in there. So, all right, anyway, next state, California. You guys are gonna be surprised by this, but no, I have not been there yet. I really wanna go, but I have not been there. Colorado. Now, this one's a good one. I love Colorado. Colorado, they got Rocky Mountain, which is by far one of my favorite national parks of all time. So I love Rocky Mountain National Park. It has a couple other cool, I've been to Mesa Verde. That was a cool national park too. So, you know, Colorado is a good, this is kind of more of the upper list. I feel like just cause Rocky Mountain, you know, I'm tempted to put it in an S. I'll stick it in A. There's not that many S states that I have, I'm gonna say. Mostly A's, and there's gonna be a lot of F's and a lot that I haven't been to. So next one is gonna be one of them that I have not been to. So Delaware. Florida. Florida's like your average spring break trip, and I generally went to the Everglades a couple of years back. We went canoeing. That was fun. It was a lot of fun, but I don't know. We had some mixed experience there. You can probably ask some certain people that would know, especially. Not to name anybody in general, but some people would know. Anyway, you know, it was fun. Other than the Everglades, there's not really that much, like, unless you're going there to Miami or Orlando to see Disney. And I don't think I'll ever visit Disney because it's kind of a cringe fest. No offense to the people that do like Disney, but I don't. They did ruin Star Wars, by the way. So anyway, we're still in Florida. All right. I'll put it in B. I think it's a little overrated. A lot of people like it. A lot of people think it should be S, and I bet a lot of people will think it's S. I just don't think it is. I don't think it's that good. I think it's a little overrated. It's warm, obviously nice, beaches, stuff like that. You know, that's a good state, but I don't know. I think it's more of a less outdoors, if you know what I mean. It's mainly just cities and Disney. That's like the only thing I think of. Georgia, we're on the kind of opposite spectrum now. Nothing in Georgia really. Atlanta. That's about it. Obviously there's Savannah, Georgia. I have not been to Georgia on like the coast right here. So I do want to visit there sometime. I know Savannah, Georgia is supposed to be nice. A couple other states down there, or cities down there. They're supposed to be nice that I don't know if I'll get a ride into it, but I think that would probably be kind of cool to see. But in general, what I've seen of Georgia, not that cool. I don't even really remember it that much, you know, like let's see here. Okay, see, you know it's bad when the first thing that I look up, the first thing that comes up is the country, not even the state. So clearly it's not that popular. Let's look at the state. Yeah, I mean, come on, guys. They have an orange as their thing on their welcome to Georgia sign. I mean, an orange? I mean, you could have came up with something a little bit better than an orange. All right, anyway, I'm getting off track. Yeah, I think it's D. Actually, yeah, it's D. It's fine. I'll keep it in D. Hawaii, have not been. Really do want to go see the volcanoes, other things down there. I'm sure there's more than just volcanoes, but that's all I can think of. Idaho, have not been. Potato Land. I do want to go to Potato Land. That'd be fun. Illinois. Chicago is like the only thing that I think of. Cornfields, tornadoes. It's like that's Illinois for you. Generally, I'm leaning towards C just because Chicago was cool, and that's not really camping. It's outdoors if you're walking, but well, see, like Atlanta was cool, but I think Chicago's way cooler. Actually, no, Arkansas's got to go C just because they had a cool national park. Illinois, I believe, does not have a national park yet. Illinois doesn't, so that'll automatically bring the rating from like B down to like D. So anyway, you know, yeah, I gotta put it. I'm having a hard time with this one. You know what? I think just for this, I'm gonna add that to it. Just what should it be called? Maybe C-, because I'm torn here because I know that Arkansas is better than Illinois just because it has a national park, and obviously Illinois doesn't. But then again, Chicago is better than Georgia, and I don't think I can put Illinois and Georgia at the same time. You know, I could have moved Georgia down to F, but I don't know. It's probably not F. Nah, whatever. We can add extra. This is my video. Nobody else's. I can add tiers if I want to. All right, next, Indiana. Let me check something real quick. Oh, Indiana Sand Dunes. I forgot about that. We drive by there every time. I don't think it's worth stopping by. I think it's supposed to be pretty beautiful. I don't know. Let me look it up. Indiana Sand Dunes. It looks nice. It's like a rip-off Sleeping Bear Dunes. If you've ever been to Michigan, you should go there. Beautiful place. Well, that looks nice. The problem is, like, when I think of Indiana, I don't think of this. I think of cornfields. That's about it. I don't know. It's cool that it's a national park. Therefore, I have not been to it, but I think it would be cool to go to it. It's close, so you know, I'm C-. C- is a good spot to put it. Iowa. I think this is gonna be our first F. No national park. First state of the primary. That's all I know about it. Cornfields, tornadoes. Once again, really all I know about is cornfields and tornadoes. When we drive through, it's not really that interesting at all. Obviously, no national park within a big radius of it. Clearly, they don't like Iowa, and I don't really like Iowa either. So, you know, it's gonna go F. It's gonna be my first F. Kansas. I think Kansas is a whole bunch of the same, and I'm sorry for anybody who does like Kansas, but it's going F. Kentucky. Well, let me check something real quick. Mammoth Cave. Forgot I asked Mammoth Cave. We're gonna go to Mammoth Cave, but then we didn't go to Mammoth Cave. I don't know why. It was like 4 years ago, but I do remember driving through Kentucky, and it was pretty scenic with all the hills and just hills, basically. It was a cool state. Would I put it above D? Probably not. I don't think it's quite near. Obviously, it doesn't have a national park, so I think D's a good spot. D's a good spot. Well, yeah, we'll go D. D's fine. Louisiana, have not been. Don't think I really would want to go. All I think of is swamps and New Orleans, and the Saints suck, so that's about it for that one. Maine, have not been there. Do want to go there. Maine does sound like a sweet state to go to. I think of whatever. Maryland, have not been. Massachusetts, have not been. Oh, lovely. One of my favorite states, you know, not biased at all, definitely not because I live in it, but Not biased at all because I live in it, but why would I ever do that, right? I'm not biased like that at all. Not one bit. Anyway, you know, just gonna have to maybe take that right up there. S. And I'll give you a good reason. It's not just because I live from there. Obviously not. Why would that ever impact it? You know, it's funny, like thinking about Michigan, the winters are alright. Depending on how much snow we get, the winter's alright. Spring is awful. It's just a bunch of rain and really nothing else but rain. But it's such a good state because the summers and the falls, the beautiful colors, the summers, especially with the water, you have Great Lakes, you have everything. It's just Michigan's a good state, you know. And obviously we have Isle Royale. I've never been, even though I am from Michigan. And there's a lot of cool outdoors things that you can do in Michigan. I'm sure there are in other states. I just haven't explored it because I don't live there. But I think Michigan is top tier when you get to that stuff. And Minnesota's a lot of the same. Although I don't think I can put Minnesota in A. I think Minnesota's like Michigan, but I just haven't explored enough to where I like it that much. Obviously, they have Voyageurs National Park, which is a great national park. Don't get me wrong, but you know, Land of the Lakes, of course. I don't think I can, but I think it's right along with Florida. I think that's just a good spot to put it. Just period. All right, next, Mississippi. I don't know why I don't remember where Mississippi is. You know, it's like one of those states that's just like in the middle of everything. And there's just nothing cool about it, except for the Mississippi River, which is, it's all right. But the problem is I have not been to it, so I can't rank it, because why is there two Mississippis? Oh, that's Missouri, sorry guys. I need glasses. Still yet to get them, but I do need them. Missouri. It's right along with those two. I mean, nothing much more to say about that. It's not that good. Montana, have not been. Oh, the subscribe button. It's definitely going S. You know why? Because you guys should subscribe. All right, it's free. You can unsubscribe if you don't like this video at the end, but do it for now. Hey, just know, you might go along in the future. You might come back to this random guy and you may be like, oh yeah, I remember that guy. He had to subscribe on his tier list. He was a funny guy. I'm gonna go check out some more of his videos. You know, after all, subscribe was a good idea. Just think about that in the future. Anyway, next one. All right, Nebraska. I think I can only put it so low where my fellow cornfielders are. Obviously corn is good, you know, that runs America, but cornfields aren't that interesting. I'm just gonna throw that out there, but anyway, next one, Nevada. Have not been. I would like to go to Nevada. English is hard, guys. It is. I would love to go to Nevada, but you know, just haven't been to it. New Hampshire, neither. You know, anything like in like the Northeast, haven't really been to. New Mexico, well, I don't remember if I've been to New Mexico. I feel like I have, but I'm not in the right to rank it because I don't think I've been to it, but I could be wrong. So, gonna slap it down that I have not been to. Again, a lot of these states, guys. North Carolina, I don't believe I have. Oh, well, No, I have been to North Carolina because I've been close to Richmond, so I remember that. So, again, you know, it's bottom of the barrel. You know, I'm sure there's way more cool stuff on the coast or you know, farther in, but where I've been, not that cool. So, and again, guys, I'm just ranking this off of what I've experienced in my lifetime. Obviously, as I get older, you know, this list will change, and I think this will be like a yearly thing, or maybe every 2 years I'll do this ranking, and it'll update year to year. I'll probably get different opinions on each one as I grow older, and I'll obviously hopefully cross out a lot more of these states, and that would be fun. So anyway, I'll probably do more videos just like this one if you guys enjoy it. So stay tuned in the future. Remember, subscribe. All right, North Dakota. I've been there, I believe. I could be wrong, but I believe I've been there. I don't know. I'm in between again, C- and C. I could go like C- and a half, but that's not a tier. So I think it's C. C is a good spot, but I'm realizing more and more where the C is that it seems awfully close to my S, A, and B. It's fine. Whatever. All right. Continue. Ohio. I've been to Ohio a lot, driving down south and stuff like that, but there's not much in Ohio. It's, especially the Buckeyes, now that I think about the things that are in Ohio with my rankings, red and F, yeah. Nobody likes the Buckeyes, all right? Go blue all the way. And obviously that's not biased at all, guys. Remember, I'm ranking it on outdoors. Obviously, I would never be ranking it on football teams. If not, that would, I'll keep it there. F is good. That's a good spot. Oklahoma. Again, whole lot of nothing in Oklahoma. There's no national parks in Oklahoma. I don't even need to look that up. I just know it. And I think D is a good spot. Because, again, nothing cool there. Oregon. I really want to go to Oregon. So, Pennsylvania. Again, I have not been there, so I was thinking for a second, I was like, where should I put it? And then I realized I haven't been to it. Rhode Island, I don't think I'll ever make it out there. I'm just gonna throw that out there. South Carolina, don't think I've been there either. Wait, is it South Carolina that has it? South Carolina has Congaree? Whatever. Never been there, so I can't rank it anyway. South Dakota, that's a fun one. I'm gonna put it there. Just, it's cool. It's cool. Well, I don't think I can do it justice there. It's ahead of North Dakota, but I think it's also ahead of Arkansas. It's a good state. I just don't think it could be on the level of Florida and Minnesota. Obviously, that could be partially because I haven't experienced it all. It'd be a big factor. Anyway, Tennessee. Now, there's a reason for this. I loved Great Smoky Mountains. Honestly, it's one of my favorite national parks, and I can see why. It's crazy though, because Great Smoky Mountains is actually one of the most visited national parks of all time. So I love that national park. It's a cool national park, it's just a cool scenic area around, obviously it's in heart of the Appalachians, so I think B is a good spot. I think it's around where those are. I really enjoy it. Texas, in terms of outdoors, I gotta put it there, A, because Guadalupe National Park and Big Bend. And I've been to Big Bend many times. I love it there. But I don't think it's quite up to S. Utah. Now this one's good, and I think I'm gonna have to put it in A. Just kidding. I'm not gonna put it in. I'm gonna put it in S. I'll tell you why. Canyonlands, Arches, what other ones in there? There's a bunch that I haven't been to. Capitol Reef, Canyonlands, Bryce Canyon, Zion. You can't get much better than that. And I loved Canyonlands and Arches, so I can imagine what I would think of Zion and Capitol Reef. I think those would be sweet national parks to go to. And, Canyonlands was absolutely beautiful. We were sitting on top of the Hamburger Rocks and all that stuff. And Arches was even more beautiful. Hot though. Don't go in the summer. It's quite hot. Very hot. We actually had to take an AC ride because it was so hot. Anyway, besides that point, I think that S is a good spot. I think it's a cool state with lots of national parks. and lots to enjoy. And again, it's kind of in the heart of national park land. You look, I mean, if we're looking here, I mean, you've got so many different national parks in that area. I mean, you've got all these that you can go to. It's all within 3-4 states. So cool spot to visit. Vermont, not been. Don't think I've been to Virginia either. Be like I have though. It's D. Never mind, it's C-. No, it's D. It's definitely D. Cool hills, not much in there. It's same with West Virginia. 2 nobody states. Nobody even really cares about them. I couldn't even list the capital. I'm a geography nerd. So, Washington, have not been there. Wisconsin, Cheesehead Nation, guys. You know, I'm a little biased because my grandma lives there. So, but, oh well, I'm torn here. My bias says B, but my honesty says C. So I'll put it as C, guys. I'll be as honest. I'm honest. I'm an honest guy, all right? I'm definitely not honest at all. Definitely not dishonest. Could never. Anyway, final one. And it's a great final one. It's a great one to end on. I think this is, you know, right up there with the subscribe button, Utah and Michigan. Great spot. Rocky Mountain National Park. Ooh, I'm wrong about that. Sorry, guys. Oh, well, Grand Teton, Yellowstone, haven't been to either, but Wyoming's a sweet state, and I've been there, and well, sorry, guys. I can switch up my list if I want to. It's my list, not your guys' list. So, I mean, they look the same anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But I think it's A. I think it's a cool state, and I think Grand Teton and obviously Yellowstone National Park, one of the 2 best national parks in my mind. Obviously, I haven't been to them, but I do want to really go to them. Top of my bucket list. So I think eventually I would love to go to them. But anyway, guys, that's my tier list of every state according to my standards of outdoors and just availability to the nature and beauty of Earth. So tell me if you agree or not, all right? I want to hear honest opinions about this beautiful tier list that I made today. So if you enjoyed it, like the video, guys. Subscribe, both free. Guys, likes are free, subscribing is free, commenting is free. Share your opinion, all right? Say, wow, Ben, yeah, Texas, dude. Come on, what are we doing? That's F all the way. All right, share your opinion. I would love to know. I like to interact with my like 40 subscribers, but hey, you guys can change that. So subscribe, like, share your opinions in the comments. All right, start a whole debate. Honestly, I'll even join the debate. All right, I love debating. So start that in the comments. And you know what? I think this video is officially over with. And just as a future heads up, in the future, I said future twice, doesn't matter. But I will be posting more tier lists. I think my next one's going to be ranking all the national parks that I've been to, or the top 20 lakes in Michigan. So be on the lookout for that video. That could be coming out soon. I don't know when I'm going to post this video, so we'll see. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.